text them, let them know. This is the call where we get to hear from our amazing back office staff so they can make sure that we are on track. We know where to find everything. We know how it goes in the back and what steps we're supposed to follow. So make sure your teammates are on here. We also have some amazing people being spotlighted. So let your team know. Again, that is me, Marlena Smith in Los Angeles. If you're just hopping on, let us know where you're calling from. This is the National Supreme Weekly Call. And we are national from a reason. We got Tennessee, Texas, Georgia, California. Where else do we have? We got the Philippines in the building tonight.
Hey
Oh
guys,
my goodness.
can I introduce a brand new associate that is in the process of registering? We invited her to the call. She's not going to be on the camera, but she's on the call right now. Her name is Lucina Equanife, and she's from Douglasville, Georgia, associate number 10. Welcome, Miss
All
Uchenna.
right. Welcome everybody to the call. Let's go. If you are just hopping on, let us know where you're calling from. Welcome to our newest associate. We're so happy to have you a part of this amazing Supreme family.
Monica Castaneda, Diamond Bar, California, and I'm Capricorn in the house.
Hey,
Oh, let's go, Monica. The Capricorn is in the
Miss Betty,
house.
you go ahead and tell them what you are too, Miss Betty.
I'm sorry, I'm a Taurus. Taurus in the house, guys. Look.
Just Taurus takeover. I didn't know if you guys knew that, but
Oh,
you
my
know, don't
goodness.
forget Christine. You let them know too.
I didn't recognize Miss Betty. She's got her hair down.
I know, looking good.
Let's go, Miss Betty.
Let's go, Mr. Steven Tyler, number 10.
Let's go. So, all right, I
Number
think I
11.
see our handsome host on for tonight. So again, you guys don't see your teammates on, let them know this is a call to be on for the Supreme team. This is our weekly team gathering. So this call, out of all calls, you should be in attendance for. Tonight we have the one and only Mr. Hans Augustin with the passion for what he does, the work ethic like no other, the faith that leads us all every morning. He's an amazing leader, a business director here, a very soon equity partner here, and
Let's go.
all the way to the top, right? All the way to those 18 business directors. He's going to show us the way. I have no doubt you will get there. I am so excited to introduce you tonight and to be the intro for our amazing host, Mr. Hans Augustin.
Man, you just made me feel really good, Miss Marlena. I
Hey,
told you
Let's
about
hey.
go. Let's
Thank
go.
you. Thank you. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Hey,
I was running a little tight because these associate agents of mine have lost their mind and they've been recruiting all over the place. I just tell people, I said, we're about to run so heavy in the month of April, May, and June because we're trying to make it not only the equity partner, like Miss Marlena said, but we don't want to leave anybody behind. Congratulations to Mr. Taylor. Just put on another young lady by the name of Miss Uchenna. I just also got off the phone with Miss Hawkins, and she brought another young lady by the name of Miss Afshan, who actually just
All
joined our
right.
team. We just did a quick game plan interview with her just to kind of get it. They're actually going to be all jumping on the call. My phone has been ringing all day because I've been trying to make it ring as much as possible because I'm going to open this call with a little bit of excitement because as we were praying with Miss Hall this morning, we are all on a 90-day run. Now, you don't need to believe in prayer. I just happen to believe in it, so I'm not forcing my religious beliefs on you. I'm just saying that my belief structure is based on that. But based on what we've been talking about, we're all focusing on a 90-day run, which means that if you are here and you're a brand new associate, I want to tell you right now that you actually can become a business director in less than 90 days. If you are a field director, then your window is even closer. If you are an associate, your window's even closer. And if you're a training associate and you just jumped on board with our organization, that means you have not been left behind. One of the mistakes I almost made on this past Friday, I was on the phone with Mr. Samad. He had to walk me off the cliff of mental information of Friday night. But I end up doing the training for the boot camp. And that was actually my very first boot camp with the organization. And even though there was some things that we needed to manage in the background, I got the benefit of not only being able to share on that actual call, I got the benefit of also being able to understand better what we have access to, which means that I want you to understand that you're not just a training associate, you're an actual entrepreneur on this platform. That means that if you understand that you are in business, which is what a 1099 is, and if you understand the opportunity that we're about to display here within the next short 3 years, meaning that I've been saying 3 years because it's about a year and a half for me since I've been on the platform. I have a 5 year plan, so I have less than 3.5 years to get to my 18 plus agencies because I understand the position that we're in. So I'm not going to preach tonight. I'm going to host and do well. I just wanted to introduce myself. If you are brand new on this platform, welcome to the call. I didn't get a chance to look at who's in the chat room, but if you are part of this entire organization called the Supreme Team, you're in the right place. So I'm going to ask our support team to kind of continue sharing the slides so that we can go through some of the protocols. Please, if you guys have the ability to share your camera, I see Mr. Stephen Taylor. I see Marlena Smith. I see Mr. Samad. How you doing today, sir? I see Betty Hall, one of our next business director. Oh, Monica, my personal favorite, who's going to be speaking on stage, potentially an equity partner and above. Miss Coney, pleasure to have you. Miss Princess Matt. So if you guys have, just like they are doing, Miss Tammy, how you doing this evening, Miss Michelle, Miss Princess, just like they're showing your cameras, feel comfortable in doing so. In addition to the fact that if you are just jumping on board, please make sure to mute your actual background just in case you actually are somebody speaking so we don't disturb them. Try to dress as professional because this is the business. If you want to look at the better version, take a look at Mr. Samad's photo. He's got the suit on, the tie. That's what we're all trying to get to. I'm still in my golf shirt phase, so I'm coming along, Mr. Samad. Just give me a little bit moment. You know, I'm still in my release phase, but take notes also too, which means that position yourself to get information. I was telling Mr. Samad on an early call that we had today. I was talking. I said, hey, when I was taking the notes about the post-game, pre-game information that he shared, that maybe you guys will get a chance because I won't do that training for you tonight. When I was writing the notes, a lot of the information came up live for me, so it was very clear that this is it. So let's go to the next slide, guys. But take notes to make sure you're ready. These are your business directors. Keep in mind, this photo is a group of people that got built in under 24 months. So that means I'm telling you that most of these guys came on board as brand new associates with Mr. Samad. Mr. Brian Swisher's an equity partner. Mr. Samad's a CEO, business director. Mikhail Mecky's a business director. Miss Kimberly Howard from the East Coast, but currently in the West. She's actually currently an equity partner. This is a great example of somebody over a short period of time that's transitioned. Mr. Hoyer, I personally know him personally in Pennsylvania. We're here in the East Coast, myself, Miss Princess Matt, and one of my brothers in California, Mr. Akil Rashid. These are individuals that you should get in contact with so that they can try to assist you. Their names and phone numbers are available to you as you are growing their business. We are a team here. That means when Miss Coney sends me an email, I answer it. That means that she may not be directly connected to me, but we work together as a team and an organization here. So next slide. So if you're brand new here, just know. All right, so Miss Marlena was our lovely intro. I'm going to be hosting tonight. We get a chance to hear from our formidable team in our back office tonight, which is Miss Natalia and Miss Christine. So some of you guys that I was just talking to, these are the people that you want to get in contact with immediately to get yourself scheduled. But then we're also going to spotlight some of our superstars tonight. Miss Marilyn Granado out of Texas, Miss Shai Coney in Gainesville, Georgia. And I believe my eyes are going back. Miss Brittany, I don't know what state you are, California. Please don't take it any form of disrespect, but I'm trying to remember all the information at the same time. So this is going to be our actual national call meeting tonight. So if some of your peers are not on this call, go ahead and text them because you're going to be missing some great details or some learning curve. This is our training schedule. This is our personal university to not only building cash flow, but also learning here, which means that every time you jump on board, there's an orientation. On Tuesday nights, we host our wealth formula. On Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday, we host chess versus not checkers. Chess versus checkers, because that's our mindset call. If you want to teach your children how to grow their dollars or make sure that they can get to college, we have $1 million baby call right after that. The West Coast hosts it, but it's a great call that's generally held by the ladies of the West Coast. And as our equity partner and business director, Mr. Brian Swisher, he teaches the small business program on Wednesday. Our superstar and leader, Mr. Suni Samad, will often teach LinkedIn. He's taught wealth formula. You'll just find him in every pocket, but he happens to be one of our LinkedIn specialists that teach and brought that formula to the table. And he's going to be teaching our Getting Started Right coming up on April 4th this Saturday. So some of you guys who are brand new should get yourself to that class because he's going to teach you how to get the ball going correctly. And we have our business opportunity reviews, overviews that happen on Saturday at 1 p.m. And we also do them on Monday night. But that's our way of bringing on brand new agents. If you want to understand school districts, I often teach that. Mr. Samad often teaches that, or Miss Kimberly Howard teaches. But this is our six-figure academy, and we're going to be hosting that once a month. So please keep in mind that some of these things are not every day, so you should be paying attention to the calendar. I'm going to be doing tomorrow night our Wealth Showdown. If you are a believer and you'd like to join our prayer call, please, you're invited every morning from 9 to 9:30. And then our national call for the Educational Retirement Group is always hosted on Mondays at 11 a.m., 10 a.m. CST, if I'm got that correct. Next slide. All right, so that all is in one page. So if you have the ability to go ahead and do your QR code, that's your schedule of events for our team and our organization so that you can stay connected and you know how to grow your business. So let's next slide. I'm going to go ahead and ask some of our next steps. I think we're going to be, you know what? This is also very good for a lot of you guys who either are part-time or may not be able to make some of these particular scheduled events that are hosted on our calendar. But we happen to have a library that's been created with some of our best calls and some of our best materials so that you guys can have access to that information. And when you meet with Miss Christine or Miss Natalia, or you ask your business director, they'll get you directed to that library so you can get access to it. Next slide. All right, I'm going to pass it back to my business partner in the West Coast, as I believe nothing less that we'll be walking the stage this particular summer. So look for me and Miss Marlena as we walk to the stage of success. We'll be in Dallas, Texas. If you did not know, we are actually hosting our convention and our conference there. So I need you to get registered. If you are not registered yet, then you're going to get information tonight on how to register. But let me pass over the call for some of the recognition and success to my teammate, Miss Marlena, who's going to be one of the next equity partners here also in our business.
Yes, sir. I'll take it all. I take it all. Thank you. Thank you. Before I start recognition, Miss Marilyn, I see your camera on. We see you. All right. So if you are here, get ready to get loud. Unmute your mics. Let's cheer on our fellow business partners, our Supreme family members who have done work out in the field this week between March 23rd and 29th. So let's go. Let's unmute your mics and cheer each other on. Let's see what. Okay, Miss Shy Coney.
Let's
Great job.
Congratulations. Yes.
Let's go, Miss Michelle. Let's go. Let's go, Miss Michelle.
All right.
Welcome to New Jersey.
All
right, Miss Squires. Welcome to Georgia. Let's go.
Great job, Ari.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, sir.
Yay.
Miss Howard. Let's go, Miss Howard.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Right.
Good man. 7:59.
Move.
Good job, Dexter.
All right, Sean
Like
Clay.
today.
Let's go.
Mr.
Congratulations,
Royal.
Mr. Hoyle. Congratulations, Brian.
Good.
Let's
Right.
Miss
Good.
Princess, let's go.
All
Let's
right,
go.
Miss Natalie.
All
Natalie,
right,
100
Natalie.
points submitted. Great job, lady.
Let's go, Gabriella.
All right, Gabriella, let's go. Go ahead, Miss Mo.
Congratulations.
62 points submitted. Great job, ladies.
Great
Top
job.
Life Uptown.
Yay,
50
great
job,
job,
ladies.
All right.
Congratulations, Miss Mo. Let's go.
Right.
Oh, Princess. Blue Light F submitted. Congratulations.
First spot here, it's just amazing. Mr.
Let's
Dexter.
go, Mr.
Sean Lawyer. Great job, gentlemen.
Mr. Strong, good job.
Let's go.
Go.
All right, Mr.
Right.
Royal, one after
Congratulations.
Great job.
Let's
All
go,
right.
Miss Gabriella. Let's
Gabriella
go,
and
Miss
Tina.
Monica.
One after life application. Great job, ladies.
All right.
Unity
Mr.
Cowie,
Brian, good job.
with 2 apps
Come
submitted. Great job, Brian.
All right, Mr. Swisher.
All right.
Let's go, Miss Mandy.
And Gabriella.
Gabriella, good
apps
job.
submitted. Great job, ladies.
Right.
Monica Castaneda, Michelle Austin, Hans
Oh, Monica,
Augustine,
let's go,
one
Hans.
annuity
go.
app submitted. Great job, guys.
Great job.
All right, we have some new agents on this amazing Supreme team. So if you're not
All right,
unmuted,
welcome.
unmute
Let's
down.
go.
Welcome,
In the building.
Let's go.
Jersey in the building.
welcome, Clifford.
Welcome.
Awesome. All right, let's go, Miss
All
Lisa Ray.
We have Miss
All right, Miss Ray. Welcome to the team. Welcome to the team.
Welcome, Miss Shamika.
Yeah.
All right, Mr. David, welcome to the team.
Brought on by Mr. Ron
Welcome to the
Augustine.
team.
Welcome, David. Awesome. And for those of you that just came on, we will have you on next week's recognition for sure. So agents who are registered for convention, if you are not registered, Mr. Augustine mentioned it, it's definitely an event you want to be at. There's nothing like a live event, especially with this amazing Supreme family. So let's see who is registered for 2026 convention. Of course, we have our leaders.
All right, I'll see you guys in Dallas. I will see you guys in Dallas.
See you in Dallas.
Yay.
Yes.
I will see you guys in
All
Dallas.
right,
All right, we have Miss Kimberly Howard and
Let's go,
myself,
let's go.
Marlena Smith.
Right.
We will be there in August. See you guys there.
All right.
Let's go.
For the team.
Yay.
We have Gabriella
guys in
and
Dallas, Miss
Tina, Monica
Gabriella.
Castaneda.
Gabby,
Great job,
see you in
ladies, for
Dallas.
registering. We'll see you in Dallas.
Right.
The
See you in
best
Dallas.
Baskervilles, I'll see you guys in Dallas.
Going and
Let's
Sherry
go.
Baskerville will be there as
Dallas,
well.
All right, Miss
Miss
Coney.
Shy
I will see you
Yeah.
in Dallas. Miss Rolla, I will see you in Dallas.
In Dallas.
Awesome. All right.
All right, guys. So get registered. I'm sure they'll put the link somewhere, but you definitely need to be at this next convention. So I'm going to pass the mic back to Mr. Hans Augustine, who will introduce our spotlights tonight, and make sure you don't overlook my sister, Miss Marilyn, okay?
No problem. Miss Marilyn, thank you, Miss Marlena, for leading the charge in recognition. I appreciate you. I'm going to bring up our first spotlight, Miss Marilyn Granado. If we can get her quickly highlighted. I just want to give you guys a little quick introduction before she shares this morning. I always tell people, I said, one of the beauties behind the business of what we do is actually seeing people develop. And what's interesting about Miss Marilyn is that she's not unexperienced. She is an experienced individual coming from other spaces, but learning the school system was a little bit of a unique situation. But one of the things that I appreciate about you, Miss Marilyn, is that, and I know some of the background, so I'm not going to share your information out loud, you didn't give up, which means that there was a process, there was a learning curve, but you took the steps forward. And I tell people, one of the quotes that I've been telling people, if you're not even failing, you're not even trying, which means that if you don't fail at something, that means you're really not trying. Because sometimes things will not come exactly the way we want it to be packaged. But if you get back up, and what I know about Miss Marilyn, I'm not going to share her business. She is a person who knows how to get up because there are things that she has to manage that's a reality to her. But I just didn't want to steal any of your story or shine. But I've heard you've been having some great success in the state of Texas and Austin, which is technology friendly in America. But she's the one that taught me how to leverage a QR code recently. So, Ms. Marilyn,
Yes,
why don't you
sir. Me
introduce
too.
yourself to the team? Tell them about some of the success that you're having, and maybe share a little bit about who you are and how you got connected to OIC. That might be 5 questions at once, so you choose one that makes sense
That's
for
a
you.
lot of questions. That's a lot of questions. Mr. Taylor, did you say that you learned your QR code from me?
Well, I knew QR codes, but I learned to leverage it in a massive way today. So
Yeah,
actually,
yeah.
actually, the first ones I had it all printed, and then I tried to scan them, and they didn't work, and I had to reprint all of them. But I didn't give
Better
up.
to
But
find out
thank you
before you go. Come on.
thank, thank you for putting it.
Winning.
I
You should
did.
have took the
I
you
found
should
out
have took the
before I went.
Maryland class, Mr. Taylor. You should have took the Maryland class. I did. But Miss
I
Maryland,
did.
let me let you go ahead and introduce yourself to the team because I know if I let Mr. Taylor go, he'll rip into this basically.
All right. All right. So I am originally a Southern Californian. So for you guys in California, what's up? We never say Cali, just to let you know. That's not a thing. Anyway, so I actually started my journey, back there and was a teacher, and then I got incredibly sick, y'all. 10 years of extreme pain in and out of wheelchairs. I have a medical alert dog because I started having seizures all the time. I don't remember our trip from California to Austin because I was seizing all the time. But we got here and I got healed. And so I started working again part time and was in the medical space. And then I went back to teaching and woo, too hard for me. So some of you have been a teacher, like you understand, like it's a little hard. So I have a great heart for teachers. And so I have been going into schools and introducing myself. And I got my first Sweet Treat event, and it was last Thursday, and rocked it. Rocked it. I mean, not a lot of people coming into the teachers' lounge, but that's okay because I was there and I had lots of conversations with lots of people, my people in education. And I just absolutely loved it. And really, everybody who walked in, man, they were my guests. So come on in and you get to have this. And I want to say thank you. And so it was wonderful. I have like some leads from that, but to me, it was a roaring success because I got to talk to people and love people in the education space. And I have my next Sweet Treat event this coming week, which is STAR testing for Texas is this Monday, next Monday, and the Monday after. So yeah, that's where I'm at, guys.
So, Ms. Marilyn, I want to ask you a question. How did you end up getting your second sweet treat? Could you share a little bit on how that actually occurred, basically?
I sent follow-up emails.
Thank you.
Like I'm kind of the queen of follow-up. So it's like I know I'm probably getting in their space a little much, which is probably why I need something to track how much I'm following up. So but yep, I think it was touch number 3, but just to let you guys know, I have done small business stuff too, and they talked about follow-up and they said 50% will make a second touch. And then 30% will make a third touch, but where you actually get them is number 12 to 18. So that means you got to be in there touching them, touching them, touching them, touching them, touching them, because, we're all so saturated. So, I feel like if I haven't touched it 10 times, then I'm not saturating them yet. So,
And I want you guys to write that down, Ms. Brown. Before you leave, I want to ask you one more question. I tell people you guys got to write this down because I just want to give you guys some context. I tell people, sometimes they say, hey, well, Mr. Samad's walked into plenty locations. I don't like using myself. I hate talking about myself, honestly. Or you tell people, hey, Miss Howard, how is she creating this traction? Or how is Miss Monica and Miss Gabrielle creating this traction? Because it's, like you said, you just have to learn how to become consistent. And I told Miss Marilyn through some of the pre-challenges, if we get through the consistency of the event, and now she's become like a follow-up queen, respectfully, which means that she is saying, hey, I want my business to grow. I need to position myself properly by reaching out and touching base. Because, guys, sometimes when you're reaching out to schools or small businesses, or even your family and friends, it's not that they're really ignoring you. They just might be having something happening at the moment, or they're not available. But you're the one that's running your business. And what's exciting about Miss Marilyn is that she's running her business by touching base, by making sure she says, hey, this is not the last time I'm going to talk to you. But Miss Marilyn, before I let you go, the shining example that you are in Austin, Texas, what's next for you? Tell the team what your visioning is going to happen. I've been talking about with people that we're on a 90-day run. What do you believe is possible for you in the next 90 days here at OIC?
Okay, so school's coming to a close, so I am definitely going to run hard at that. But I've been really loving getting out and networking with small businesses. So I'm also going to be a little bit of a Brian Swisher and trying to kind of tell them the same way I'm telling educators, hey, you could have someone look at this. Like you don't need to do this alone. I'm a free resource, which is somebody Nick Lopez talked about. Tell them you're a free resource, which I love that branding, right? I don't have to say that I'm cheap or anything, but I'm a free resource. You can tap on me. So that's kind of, I'm hopefully going to run pretty hard. I do still have a lot of health challenges, guys. My days are kind of like half days with how my body is. So I am still navigating that, y'all. Like I'm still in the thick of it. So some days are great and some days are horrible. And I'm just gonna keep going. Like it's all about the perseverance. And that's really how you build a business, right? Takes 3 to 5 years to build a business. So if you think about that, like my first 6 months is not even close to like getting it going and getting a rhythm.
And congratulations to you, Ms. Marilyn. I'm going to speak for her just a little bit before I let her go. I won't talk about the specific, but she deals with a reality that's different from most, which means that right now she might have the energy and power. 3 hours from now, it could be completely different. But I want you to use her as a great example that she's shining right now for her business, and it's no different. So that means if you have a full bucket of energy, and if you have the availability to run at this full time, I just gave you a no excuse reason to follow Miss Marilyn, who says, hey, I'm going to leverage the moments to turn it into conversations. I'm going to leverage the moments to try to grow the business. And I'm going to leverage the moments, no matter what I have to tackle, to just get to the other side. So I believe nothing but success. If you guys could just give her a quick congratulations or unmute and clap. But thank you for the success that you're creating in Austin, Texas. Congratulations.
Very inspiring. Keep up the fabulous work.
Great example.
Thank you.
Love you.
Good seeing you in Texas, and make sure you are in Dallas because you are just around the corner, Miss Marilyn. So get yourself registered, and I'm looking forward to seeing you there. I will be in Texas soon. I believe we have our next spotlight, and let me just make sure I got it correct. I believe we actually have Miss Coney, actually. How are you doing this evening? Let's spotlight her. And so that we can kind of get a little bit of Miss Shy, how are you doing today? I hope all is well. Is that like ear muffs or is that earbuds or that's headphones? My bad. But it looks good one way or the other. Forgive me, guys. I'm excited. I'm on a 90-day run, so you guys got to laugh and cheer with me. I actually just got an email from Miss Shy. I was actually gracefully happy to get it to kind of make sure that we can help one of our other business partners. But I won't speak for you, Miss Shy, because I heard you've been cracking a code. I think you've been here less than 30 days, or is it less than 60 days? Why don't you share with the team what's been going on with you? Especially someone like yourself. What one of the beauties about a Shy Coney, everybody, is that she's only been here for a short period of time, and she's literally leveraged her business and turned it around to the next level in the last 30 days. But I won't steal any of her thunder. Why don't you share with the team? Introduce yourself a little bit, let everybody know where you're coming from, where you live at, how did you get to this business, and tell people about some of the success you've been creating in this short period of time. I'm going to pass the call over to my business partner in the state of Georgia, Miss Coney.
I am Shy Coney. I live in Gainesville, Georgia, and I'm a Taurus.
Yes.
I got to this business by Mr. Sunny Samad. He reached out to me via LinkedIn. These I've been here about 30 days now, so I've been trying to make my progress. Trying to attend my class, attend the trainings, attend every session, just to soak up what I can and learn what I can, so I can build a bigger business, build a business. I literally just told my mom the other day, I was like, um, see the Rubios, they got almost everybody on there from the mother, the wife to the sister, the brother. I say that's what I want to build. I want to build a family dynamic. We all can work together. We all can build together. We can all make money together and just make it a family empire. So, I mean, and then this 90-day run, my goal is to continue to build. This run is something that I want to stress and work hard on and put my best, work for. It's just to build a team, build a legacy. So not only can I win, my teammates can win, my business partners can win, because I am destined to become a BD by the time we go to Dallas in August.
I want to ask you a question because you just said something very key. What made BD possible in your mind? Because I'm very straightforward, honest sometimes, in saying that sometimes I've seen people come here and we say BD and they maybe think it's a mystery spot. But what made it easy for you to say BD? I even made it a little bit of a mystery if I would say Miss Coney. I kind of was a little bit casual. And then one day my business director called me and said, "Hey, what are you doing? We need to get the business director." But what made it possible for you in your mind to say, "Hey, you know what? This is a target that I can truly hit, and I really want to make that happen," basically? Why don't you share the team what your thoughts were on that?
My business partner, Mr. Sunny Samad, we text daily. He checks on me daily. He called me the other day. He was like, "Shy, do you want this? Do you want that? What you want to do to get to it?" So just to have someone push me and
I know that you're gonna
allow
say that.
me to
Guess
just
what? I don't
push
give
in
a
my
fuck.
full.
Hey, somebody is unmuted, please. I'm sorry, Miss Coney, my apologies. Somebody is unmuted. Go ahead. Go ahead. If you are unmuted,
So
please
just to
let
have
respect the
someone
guest.
to push me to my full potential and to not let me just fall back. And when I first got on, he said, "Do you agree to allow me to hold you accountable?" And my answer was yes. Accountability. I need someone to hold me accountable. If you're gonna make me accountable for my actions, I am fine with that. And so just the constant push and to let me know that, hey, you can do this. This is super easy. You can work hard for this. I'm gonna show you. And he has done that every step of the way since I've been here. He's pushed me, he's shown me. So I know that being a BD is gonna be an easy run for me. As long as I continue to follow the system, which I know I already works.
Congratulations. And one more question for you, if you don't mind me, because I already know you're a superstar, so I'm just waiting for the arrival. I'll be walking on stage with you, so just anticipate that we're going to be clapping, we're going to be just put the whole vision in your mind. But you also registered for convention already, which I'm going to say is not significantly ununique, but it's actually a little bit more unique than most. So that means that you just got here. You just, number one, let me make sure you guys catch this. Number one, she's been here for less than 30 days. She's already established 8,000 points, if I'm not mistaken. She's already established 3 business partners, and she's already established the idea that she's okay with being accountable. So that's 5. And the 5th thing is that she's already registered for a convention. But what made you do that, Miss Coney? What was the reason why you, as a brand new training associate just joining this platform, decided to make sure you're going to be in Dallas this August, actually?
I wanted to be surrounded by winners. I wanted to come in and learn. And I know that going to convention, I'm going to be surrounded by several winners. I'm I'm going to be in a room that I've never been in before with people I've never seen before to learn things that I've never learned before. So that encouraged me to, hey, let's go to convention, let's learn, let's grow, so I can become bigger and better.
Well, congratulations, number one. Number two, thanks for being a student. I think that's the way that you win in business. That means you say, hey, business partner, help me be accountable. Hey, business partner, teach me what the next move is because I know you know it and I know you've seen it before. But there's one thing that I tell people that your business partner cannot do for you is the ability, and I want to say congratulations to you for implementing. If I want to tell you guys a secret sauce, if you want to understand why Miss Coney already has 3 business partners, why she's already established 8,000 points, why she's already at convention, why she already will probably be walking the stage as a business director because she's willing to do the work, it's because she implemented. And the secret sauce here is that this is an implementer that you guys should all unmute and go ahead and congratulate tonight and just say thank you for the success that you're creating. We're your business partners. We can't do everything with you, but we will help you the best possible, Ms. Coney, and glad to have you on the team.
Hey, congratulations.
Congratulations.
Ooh.
Oh yeah,
Go.
congratulations, Sean.
Can't wait to see you in Dallas.
Yes,
All right.
thank you all.
Thank you, Miss Coney. I appreciate you. Look forward to talking with you soon. I'm going to bring up one more spotlighted individual. I personally had a chance to peek into this grand opening that this young lady had, and she said something very unique at the end that I was listening. Maybe they thought I wasn't, but she was very excited about being in a place that she kind of, in her mind, visioned that she could create for the people around her. And so I'm going to ask Miss Brittany to come up. I don't want to mess up your last name because I don't see it all right. I think it's Carolina. So Miss Brittany, if you could jump on the line so we can spotlight you. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, Miss Brittany. What state are you in? Because I didn't want to mess that up, basically.
Yes, I'm in Sacramento, California.
You're in California. All right. So you are on the West Coast. It's a
Yes.
pleasure to meet you, by the way. I had a chance to peek into your grand opening. Congratulations to you, first of all, for what you've been able to establish. I understand you're a business partner of Miss Howard. Why don't you share the team a little bit about you and how you got to this location, and then share with us what some of the success you've been having since you've been able to join the platform. And I believe you've also been here less than 30 days. Is that correct, Miss Brittany?
Yes, I believe so. Yeah,
All
it's
right.
about that
Well,
amount. So yes,
welcome to the
sir.
team. Welcome. I'm going to pass the call
Thank you.
respectfully over to you.
Yes, thank you so much. So yes, my name is Brittany Carolina. Yes, my grand opening was amazing. I've been in the industry for about 5 years. Um, I'm excited for the industry because it's something that I believe that my Lord and Savior has guided me to this industry to be able to have a platform, to be able to speak. And not only that, but speak life into people. I love people. I'm a people person, as well as, of course, serve them with our services. So I don't know. I love what we do. I have been in OIC. It's been a transition, believe it or not. I came from another company. When it came to contracting over, it's been a little, difficult, but lead to say God is good. I'm all the way contracted almost. So I've been really trying to push with my people, letting them know, hey, I'm with the new company. I love what we're doing here. I love the freedom that we have here. When it comes to just servicing our teachers, our professionals, going to community events, having community events, and being able to throw them. I love my leader and also my cousin, Kimberly Howard, who has been leading phenomenally, just to show me the ropes in this industry or this company. And so I just look forward to the many success. Like I said, I had my grand opening. I was very grateful. It was about 21 people, including some of our family here at OIC Supreme team that showed up. And that was so amazing. And I'm so grateful for that. So I thank you again for showing up. And I'm just ready to go. I mean, I know Kimberly has, been by my side. So I really want to get to BD, also to earn that equity and just to build a big team for our team victory and to be able to serve the people, and the fact that now I'm in a platform where I believe that I can really excel at. And I think this is just a blessing. So thank you so much.
I want to ask you one question before we let you go. And congratulations, first of all. But you said 5 years worth of experience, so that matters. But sometimes what I realize is that we encounter people and we say, hey, grand opening, and there's a little bit of hesitation sometimes, maybe because they talk to their friends and family. But what didn't stop you? What was the reason why the grand opening was okay for you? Or I don't know if you've done one before, if this is brand new to you. But share with the team why you did it. And if it was the second time you've done it, tell people why you were comfortable if this was the first time, but tell them why you wanted to get them that information, basically.
Yeah. So it was my first time to be able to, I guess you can say it's a grand opening. In my industry or my company before, we really just said, hey, I've launched a business, more so, and here, come check out. I did come in the pandemic with the Zoom calls and meetings. So I was used to that, but a virtual grand opening, it was pretty comfortable. But of course, just like anyone, even though I love to talk, I love to speak, I did get a little nervous, but I think it was because it's new. When it's new, you're still kind of the new kid on the block. You have a new, this project that you're trying to introduce to someone and want them to like it just as much as you do. And so I think other than that, it was a success. I loved it. I love that we say grand opening. It was something to kind of get my feet wet and, kind of, say, hey, look, I started something new. I know you've seen me in a different company and here I am in this company, and be able to do that confidently. I think that was the biggest thing for me. And it kind of made me feel a little, good because I got to kind of show my former peers that, hey, I made the decision and I'm here, right? So I loved it all. I loved it all. And I love that we get to do that for our team and the people that we bring on to the company, because I think it gets them to get more comfortable for speaking if they're not really a speaker, or, just to get people informed about what we do. And that's what I was able to do, is just show people, hey, it's more education behind this. It's more literacy. It's more seeing if you understand the products and tools that we have.
Well, Miss Brittany, I'm excited for you. Definitely a pleasure to meet you. I'm excited that you trusted the process too, with the ability to kind of allow Miss Howard to kind of lead the front, although you have some experience. And B, like you said, it was an opportunity. It was one thing that you really touched me with personally when you wrapped up the call. It was like, I felt like you were so sincere, because it was a little bit, I don't want to tell your business, but you teared up a little bit. But I think there was a sincerity. There's a sincerity in that, because I felt like you were truly excited to share the information. And I think when people walk around with that kind of passion and that kind of vulnerability too, it just means that I'm trying to get you access to the information. Because one of the reasons why I want to say this to everybody is because I don't want you to think the grand opening is a mystery. It's an opportunity for you to share solid information. And one of the reasons why I appreciated her vulnerability at that time is like, hey, this is where she is meant to be. I'm a believer too. So I tell people, I can't tell you what to believe, but sometimes certain things are birthed in your heart and your mind, and you're starting to see the fulfillment of it. So I am praying nothing but blessings over your business. I'm praying that you're going to grow into the business director that you're going to be. I'm praying that you're going to be an equity partner. And I'm praying that whatever your visions for success is going to be implemented based on the agreement that you have with God. I can't tell you what it is, but I know that if you believe and you pour into the business the way that you poured into the members of the individuals that participated at the presentation, I know they all worked away with value. And I'm not afraid. I'm going to tell you, you're going to make some money too. So I tell people, go make it, be excited, go serve. But congratulations to you and your business partner, Ms. Howard. Looking forward to the chance to connecting with your team when we come out there in May. So congratulations to you, Ms. Brittany. I don't know if there's anything you want to say before we close out, but congratulations to you.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you and Suni. I just want to say I love every leader on this call. I got to even speak to Princess. I can't wait to meet you guys in person, all of you. And I look forward to learning from you all the leaders, even the ones that have been in the industry. I think my favorite, I'm not to say I have favorites, right? But I love Steven. I love his energy, his personality. I can't wait to meet him. I love how every time I get on the call, he's very well spoken and just always driving his business. So I love just the leadership here. We're a small knit family. That's what I'm all about, small knit. But then I know big expansion doesn't hurt as well. But I just look forward to seeing you all in person. Like I said, getting to know you, learning, growing. And yeah, thank you to my cousin Kimberly Howard, always accepting me as just a business partner and letting me in on the experience. So thank you so much.
Congratulations, Ms. Brittany. If you guys could all unmute and congratulate and scream, shout, throw some hearts in the music.
Hey, congratulations.
Thank
Let's
you.
go.
The beginning.
Right.
Well, my hosting capabilities has met and quickly end on the spotlight version of it. I'm gonna pass it off to my business partner, Mr. Samad. I think he's gonna open it up for Miss Christine and them. That's gonna be highlighted. I know that they're actually going to be sharing with us tonight. So, Mr. Samad, I'm going to quickly pass the call over to you so that we can hear some of the solid information that our support team. Guys, when the support team comes on, I need you to grab a pen and paper and pay attention because they're the smarter ladies in the room. But Mr. Samad, if you pass the call over to you respectfully before we bring on these individuals so that they can share with us tonight.
Absolutely. Great hosting, Mr. Augustin. Let's give Hans Augustin a round of applause for just some amazing hosting tonight. Was this valuable, you guys, so far, right? This is why you don't miss this meeting. Love this team. There's OIC and then there's Supreme, you guys. This is home base. So I just want to kind of open this up and kind of preface the rest of the call for some of you guys, especially those of you who are new. Our back office, you guys, is just as much a part of our team as anybody else, right? When you get an email from a Christine Jeremy, when you get an email from a Natalie Pacquiao, right? They are working very, very hard around the clock on the other side of our business, right? And so that you can focus on being in the field, servicing clients at the highest level. Now, you guys understand that the back office of a business is always under construction. It's always getting better. It's always growing. And so what we wanted to do was make sure that you grow with the back office and the back office has the opportunity to grow with you. So when leaders are meeting with the back office all the time, we're coming up with new ideas. We're changing things. We're saying, put this on the calendar, take that off the calendar. But once a month, you guys, every first Wednesday moving forward, they're going to come to this platform and talk to us directly so that you guys can hear it directly from them, but also kind of get a more impersonal kind of a rapport, right? They shouldn't just be a name or, an email, right? We want you guys to see faces. They have real voices. They talk because they deserve a lot of respect as well. And they deserve to be treated like people. In fact, we do something for them every year. They have their own kind of convention, every year. And as you guys grow in your business, you guys will be able to go to the Philippines as well and meet them personally because they actually care about every one of you guys' business. That said, okay, they are very nervous, okay? So let's show them a lot of support, okay? And, I'm going to bring up Miss Christine Jeremy. Christine, thank you so much for gracing the call this evening. You look amazing, very, very professional as well. Congratulations on all your accolades too for your daughter and your son, right? Kudos to you, Mommy of the Year, all right? But I'm going to turn the call over to you, my dear, okay?
Thank you, Sir Sudi. Good evening, everyone. So my name is Christine, and I'm also a Taurus. So a lot of the leaders here is also a Taurus.
Did you say you were Taurus too? Oh my goodness, you're a Taurus too?
Yes, sir.
Can't get away from Tauruses. Okay.
Okay,
Yay.
so
Let's go. Let's go,
okay,
Taurus.
so tonight I'll be walking through the onboarding process for our new agents and the key steps that help set them up for their success. So our goal is to provide a clear and a structured guide so that every new agent know exactly what to do. So from their first day all the way to launching their business. So as we go through this presentation, we'll cover the essential steps, systems, milestones that will help our new agents stay strong and stay on track. So the first slide is this is our back end tracker. So if you notice that we have already information from our new agents, this is coming from the interview form that you already submitted. So these are all the response. So for our daily monitoring, every day we check the leader's back office to identify any newly recruited agents. The second we will do for the onboarding emails for the new agent is we send a request for new agent information email asking the recruiter or the business director to complete the interview form. So please note, leaders, that the interview form is a key requirement, especially when endorsing agent to ARG. Even if basic details such as a full name, OIC code, contact information, license dates, and photo have already been provided by the recruiter. So it is important to fill up that interview form because sometimes the support ERG support looking on the responses. So the next one is welcome announcements. So once we receive the agent's photo, we post a welcome to the team in the Supreme WhatsApp group chat and across social media platforms. So other leaders is sending us information ahead of time before we check on the back office their full information with a photo. So we are very thankful for that for to do the onboarding emails softly. The next is welcome email and onboarding details. So after we post the welcome to the team photo flyer, is we send a welcome to the team including the onboarding checklist, agent tracker, which discuss furthermore during the new agent orientation, link to our official social media. So every new agent should join the different social medias of this platform. Mandatory onboarding meeting. So I have in the morning and Lay is in the afternoon. The 90-day business director and the honor roll. So another note, agent can schedule onboarding with us are those who have license. They should use laptop and desktop for a smooth onboarding. The next one is we send your license to coding department with the subject onboarding together with your information, and also we notify tech support to set up your ourinfinite.com email account. Please note that when we send email to the coding department and the tech, we attach your license. We don't send any email to coding and to the tech without license. So another database for communications, one also is we add the agent to the MailChimp and then subscribe them to the OIC weekly newsletter. So the last part is the training calendar invitation. This is also part of our back-end email onboarding. So we send invitation or share the Supreme training calendar, even though we not yet met the new agent. So we share already the Supreme training calendar. And then all meetings can be checked through live stream in our Supreme Facebook page and YouTube channel. So this is the steps when we met the agent face to face. So in here, our onboarding process will guide them through getting appointed with National Life Group and registering for the Education Retirement Group. So we make ensure to them that they have access to the following resources by bookmarking them in their browser. So the first one, the new agent will set up their OIC email account. So in here to set up their official business email using the format first name, last name, .oic@gmail.com. The second one is they need to set up their ourinfinite.com email account. So all the link in this slide is they see it in their onboarding checklist. So we already submitted a request to our tech team. So once the account is ready, they will receive email from the tech at ourinfinite.com with step-by-step instructions on how to set it up. We also inform to the new agent that .oic and ourinfinite.com are two separate accounts. So for the .oic email account, to be informed, it is mainly used for communicate with your support team whenever you have questions or need assistance. We never use your personal email on doing this business. The other one is ourinfinite.com email is where they will receive newsletter, announcement, and important company updates. So that's the difference between the two email accounts. That another one is checking their OIC back office. So they need to navigate their OIC back office using back office web portal, which also the link is on the onboarding checklist. So this portal serve as their central hub, giving the easy access to instructional guides, essential business forms, contact information, and the latest updates. So everything they need is designed to keep them informed, organized, and fully supported as an OIC associate. So once they click the link for the portal, back office portal, they need to log in their OIC code and their password setup. The next one, agents should have license. So if an agent is unlicensed agent, they need to do the step one and two. So the link is on the onboarding checklist. So these are the step one and these are the step two. So if the agent is licensed, they need to send us a copy for our file. And also we will forward their state license details to coding, licensing, tech department for processing. So even though other leaders do this, we also do on our end. And also, they may go ahead and schedule onboarding session at their convenience so that they can get fully set up and get started. The next one is an agent should need an E&O coverage. So E&O coverage is a state requirement for all active associates. So if you don't have coverage yet and would like to enroll through OIC, simply send an email to licensing@ourinfinite.com confirming that you agree to the $30 per month payment for E&O coverage. It is renewable. So if you're purchasing E&O through OIC, please refer to the onboarding checklist for the step-by-step instructions on setting up your payment method. So when you done your payment for the E&O, for the new agents that the new agents purchase, actually it will send us the copy for about 3 to 4 days, and then they automatically forwarded it in the assurance account you set up. The next one is getting appointed. So it is important that the new agents get appointed with carriers. So first thing first, for the new agent, we need to set up your SuranceBay account. So the link is on your onboarding checklist. Feel free to explore. And then we need to complete your appointment process. So another important reminders, you must have an active state license and E&O coverage before requesting carrier appointments. So once your SuranceBay account is set up and your appointment request is submitted, we will notify the licensing department, review and process your application. Another note, to proceed with Colonial Life appointment, you must email licensing at ourinfinite.com to request for their career contracting link because Colonial is an independent company. Next, Lay. Okay, so another one is join education retirement group. So we'll explain to the new agent about this education retirement group. So education retirement group is a specific certification program that allows you to be assigned an district representative. So it requires enrolling and training. So after completing onboarding with us, the next is we will endorse new agent to the ERG. So once we endorse you or the new agent to the ERG, please note that we need your state license and the confirmation from the NLG. So once we endorse you with that requirements attached, they will send you another email. They will send you this enrollment form and opt-in form. So please complete and return the required forms at your earliest convenience to ensure a smooth onboarding. So I need to emphasize this to the new agent that please don't forget us to send your confirmation from NLG because it is important that we need also a copy of this confirmation before we endorse you to the education retirement support. And then whether you are opt-in or opt-out, you will receive ERG resources as long as that two requirements is completed. So once you decided to opt in the education retirement group, so you will of course you will send license appointed with National Life Group, linking your account credential like the .oic, gmail.com together with your password, and our infinite.com email account together with your password. And then for the HubSpot account, once the agent is opt in education retirement group, they will have email coordinator that will guide them to the state that they choose to opt in. So they are the one who will create your HubSpot account, not the agent. Okay, so the another milestone or the new agent milestone. So after we talk about the education retirement group to the new agent, we always ask the new agent milestone like to set their new agents up for success. So the following case steps should be scheduled with the recruiter and business directors. First, they need to have a game plan interview with the recruiter to align goals, expectation, create a clear path for success. Second, they need to have another schedule for financial needs analysis together with your recruiter and business director so to understand client needs and practice building financial solution. The last one is the grand opening with your recruiter and business director to officially launch your business and network. Okay, so for our Supreme Library, so feel free to message us with also lay message with lay also to have access on this Supreme Library. So right now it is updated and we can post it once in a week in our Supreme WhatsApp group. And all the trainings here, yes, we can see the recording through our YouTube channel. So the next one is changes in our schedule. The new agent orientation will be moved on Saturday, 11 a.m. CST, first Saturday of the month. Together with getting started right, will be next after new agent orientation. It is still same, the first Saturday of the month, and the ERG Academy moved to the second Saturday of the month. Okay, for our new Supreme newsletter, so we have Supreme newsletter. So we started to send it last week. So we send it every Monday to keep everyone informed and connected. So it feature highlights such as new agents of the month, upcoming OIC events and meetings, as well as achievements and recognitions of the leaders. We also include updates from our Supreme meetings and celebrate our honor roll achievers. So if you don't have copy yet or not receive any copy of our Supreme newsletter, feel free to message us on WhatsApp or either in email. And here for the certification is, may I ask Sir Suni to help me explain well about this certification, sir? Thank you. That's on my end. Thank you.
All right, all right. Listen, let's give Miss Christine a round of applause. Great,
Thank
great
you. Thank you.
explanation, Miss Christine. And
Yes,
just stay on
thank
for a
you.
second.
Thank you.
Stay on for a second, Miss Christine. And Lay, are you on the ones and twos? Are you controlling the knobs? Lay is controlling the knobs in the back. I want her to bring up, so let's talk about this real quick. So you guys, we're changing our getting started right. Used to be every Saturday. So I want you guys to make a mental note. If you got a pen and pad, please write this down. It's no longer every Saturday. Okay, we're moving our getting started right to one Saturday a month. All right, but it's going to be the first Saturday of every month. So I want you guys to look at your calendars. All right, if you guys got new people who just joined us, the getting started right that you want to drive them to is the first Saturday of April. All right, I don't know the date. I think it's like April 4th, right? I believe it's April 4th. April 4th, okay? That's going to be the first getting started right. Go back to the certificate for me, Lay. The certificates. Yeah, so it's a certificate program now. So we're going to give you a certificate once you complete the getting started right process. All right. Also, our new agent orientation, okay, is going to be also combined now on that same Saturday. So the new agent orientation that we used to have every Monday is now moved to Saturday, and it's combined with the getting started right. So every first Saturday of the month, new agents, right, are going to be moved to coming to the first Saturday presentation where they'll be oriented properly by, some of our leaders. It may be Marlena Smith. It may be Kim Howard. It may be a Hans Augustine. It may be some new leaders that, step up. But at the same time, every first Saturday. So we're moving and driving all our new agents to a once a month certificate program. Put a 1 in the chat if that makes sense real quick. Okay? Put a 1 in the chat if that makes sense to you guys. Okay, awesome. Good stuff. It's going to be more exciting, by the way, because now we got a lot more time to drive a lot more people to one destination, right? So we're really trying to help you guys also, leaders that are budding, leaders that are building teams, drive momentum. We want to create momentum. We don't want any of our platforms to feel like a formality. We don't want it to feel like, oh, another Saturday. We want everything that we do to feel like an event, right? So our getting started rights are going to feel like an event, right? We're going to have a bunch of new people meeting a bunch of other new people and saying, hey, I was there when you got your getting started right, so on and so forth. Then every second Saturday, you guys, another certificate program that we're putting on the platform is our ERG certification. Now, this one is a little complex, but it's simple, okay? You come to the academy, but you also now have to go to the prerequisite course with Gabe Gonzalez on Monday and Wednesday, okay? And then get your National Life Group contract. So those 3 things, okay, will get you ERG certified, okay? Why is that? Two reasons. Number one, again, we want you guys to take your business very seriously, right? We want to add a level of accountability to your business. Number one. Number two, okay, we also kind of want to qualify people when we bring them into the schools, right? We got people like myself, we got people like Hans Augustin. You know, we take flights, we're meeting with new agents all over the country. We want to make sure that our commitment is at least met with your commitment. Does that make sense? Anybody put a one in the chat real quick if that makes sense, right? You know, one of the worst things that can happen is, you know, you fly across the country, you know, and somebody's just kind of like, you know, half cocked, right? We want to make sure that you're ready, you're prepared to really, really run your business like a business owner. And so we want to create it. We created this certificate program of achievement that you can be proud of it. You can show your leader, hey, I'm ready to rock and roll. So I've got my ERG Academy certificate. Okay. And so that is that. Now, I want Lay to bring up, Lay, can you bring up the honor roll real quick? Because I want to kind of display it if you can to the team. This honor roll, you guys, is a major milestone that we all should be looking to achieve, right? How many of you guys wanted to ever be honor roll students in school and may have been, may not have been, right? But the honor roll in school was a big deal, right? Honor roll student, okay? Well, see in Supreme Team now, you can be an honor roll agent. Okay, so we're going to acknowledge you when you become a business director, when you become a six-figure ring earner, when you become a $250,000 ring earner, when you become a $500,000 ring earner and $1 million ring earner, an equity partner. We're going to put you in the honor roll. Okay, and why is that so key? Because now, Tyresha, you can hand somebody an honor roll. Okay, or you can send them the honor roll digitally and they'll say, oh my God, this is amazing. This is all the success that you guys have been producing. Yes, we've got proof of concept in the honor roll that our systems are producing a ton of success on our platform. Lay, I don't know if you can make that a little bigger, but go ahead and scroll through it real quick and just kind of show the team just kind of what this consists of, right? So this is 2026. There's an introduction there. Keep scrolling, keep scrolling. We're just going to ride through it real quick. Keep scrolling, keep scrolling. There's a table of contents there, right? Keep scrolling, keep scrolling, keep scrolling, right? And so our front office, we acknowledged our front office here in our honor roll. Keep scrolling, Lay. Want to go from beginning to the end. We got Lay there, right? We got our executive business director. Keep going. Awesome stuff. We got our business directors in the honor roll, right? We've got our Hans Augustin, business director, in the honor roll, and there's a brief biography there, Kil Rashid, okay? Right, so each person who joins the honor roll gives a brief bio, okay? And you can leverage this to help you build your business, all right? And we all have access to it, so it's not just a milestone, you guys, to achieve, right? Which you all should say, look, watch earner, we got our watch earners listed, okay? But it's something now you can leverage to say, hey, potential business partner, let me send you our honor roll so that you can read some of the stories of the success that we've created on our platform. Isn't that amazing, you guys? Right? And so put a heart emoji up, right? If that's something you guys are kind of feeling and excited about. It's absolutely phenomenal. Okay. We also have been working in the background on our newsletter, right? Our newsletter also acknowledges, okay, our top earners of the month. So instead of doing a weekly, our newsletter, right, Christine, is it like every first Monday? We're going to do last month's top earners. Okay. So you guys should be reaching and it should be incentivizing you to make the newsletter, right? Milestone, I want to make next month's newsletter. Milestone, I want to become a part of the honor roll. Milestone, right? Maybe I can send my children the honor roll once I make it and say, hey, mommy's in the honor roll, dad's in the honor roll. You guys get where I'm going here? And here's the vision. This thing's going to reach hundreds of people, right? 2 years from now, 3 years from now, we're going to be looking at this honor roll saying, man, I remember when it was just like 7 business directors in there. Now it's like 100 BDs, 28 watch earners, 100 six-figure ring earners, right? Who's got a vision like that, right, for their business? And so we are starting it here, you guys. We're super excited about it. So I'm going to open it up real briefly if you guys have any questions for myself and Miss Christine. But before we do, let's give Miss Christine another round of applause for presenting that lovely information. Thank you so much, Miss Christine. You guys,
Hey,
any
Hans,
questions or comments?
are the old guys going to get grandfathered in with those certificates, or is that just something that's passed us over?
You can get grandfathered in, brother, if you want a certificate.
Yes, sir.
Anybody who wants a certificate, okay, and you've
You
already
gotta
done
do it.
these
You gotta do it
courses,
over.
okay? She said
No,
you
I'm
gotta.
not doing it over.
No, we won't do you like that. Anybody who wants a certificate, please email Christine or Lay, or email both of them. And let me give you guys a quick little tip. When you email one of them, CC the other, right? Because sometimes they work in tandem. And if you really want to get things done, CC them both in your email, and whoever is most available, they'll reach out to you, okay? So, any other questions? No?
Sorry,
Wow,
sorry.
mic
I had
drop.
my
Let
hand
Christine.
raised. Look, I
I'm
had my
sorry,
hand
say that again.
raised.
I'm sorry, Miss Marilyn. You were too nice. You had your hand raised. I'm just used to
I
people hopping in.
did.
Go ahead, my dear. You got the floor.
So Christine, just kind of a question of, say somebody kind of like misses some steps. Is there any place where we can have that lives like your email address, or where we're supposed to send stuff to like Supreme Life Team in case something goes awry, so they can contact you really quickly? Is there any place?
Yeah, so we should all have access to their emails, right? But are you asking for like a designated place somewhere to access their emails, or?
Yeah, like say, you forget something, right? Or you're working with one of them, and you're like, I need to email. Like, is there a place that lives like either in the Supreme Life Team WhatsApp or Facebook page where we can go without having to ask someone where their emails are?
I am convenient to reply on WhatsApp. I am
Okay,
most convenient. Yes.
wonderful. Thanks.
Yeah, that WhatsApp group chat is probably the quickest thing you can do. We kind of live on WhatsApp. It's quick. The reason we created it, Marilyn, and I'm happy you brought this up, was because success loves speed, right? And so when we created the group chat, we realized that that was the quickest way to communicate, right? Instead of email, right? Email is like snail mail now, right? So when we want to kind of get things done, it's easy to just send a text, and you can send them text messages directly, and if they don't pick it up, because they do have hours. So if it's late, you guys just don't expect them to answer that day, but they may answer it the next morning. Okay, but they do not work on Saturdays and Sundays either. Okay, so just be aware of that. Okay, but Monday through Friday, normal hours, 8 to 5, they're available. Okay, great question. Anybody else?
Hey,
Any
Suni,
comments?
I'm a big organization guy, and I appreciate what you're doing there. This is top notch.
Thank you, brother. I
I
appreciate
was
you
cross
appreciating
I
it,
was
man.
I was attempted to be cross recruited by a young lady from GFI today who was telling me about all the great systems and everything. And even when I
Mhm,
told her I planted my flag, she tried it again. And so I
mhm.
had to let her know that after 5 decades, nothing tops this. So the
Yes,
glitz and the
sir.
glamour doesn't mean anything to me. So this is top notch stuff, guys.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate you
Yes, sir.
appreciating us. Yep, we work hard at it, man. Anybody else? This is a good time to get your questions answered, you guys. Go ahead, Miss Tyresha. Uh-oh, we can't hear you. We can't hear you. Can't hear you. No, type it in the chat. Type it in the chat. No, we can't hear you. Type it in the chat, okay? before the call is over. We can't hear her, so
I
we'll
think you're
remove her from the
muted.
spot.
It looks like she's muted.
No,
She's
she was
muted.
unmuted. She was unmuted. She tried it 3 times. Yeah. Something's going on with her mic system. Put it in the chat, Miss Tyresha. Okay, put it in the chat. Anybody else? Any comments? Is anybody excited about what we're rolling out? Newsletter. Anybody catch a
Absolutely.
vision?
Absolutely.
The honor roll. Yeah.
Super excited.
Awesome.
I would like to personally
Ready.
thank Miss Christine for what she's done. I'm usually her bad boy on the list, so I'm getting back to it. So I will be much better, Miss Christine, because you are extremely organized. So I'm going to try to get myself out of your bad boy list. But thank you for serving, and thank you for what you've been able to organize for our team, basically.
Yes, sir. We appreciate you as well. And this is why we want to do this every month, right? Because sometimes, obviously, out of sight, out of mind, we don't really see them, right? We don't see their work. So we want to put it out there so you guys could have the level of appreciation. Understanding that we're business owners, you guys got people who actually work on your behalf, right? To make sure that you can be successful as business owners. And sometimes we need to see it, right? We need to see what's happening in the background so that we can have the proper level of appreciation for our own businesses. And so, Ms. Tyresha, I got your question. You actually got a copy of the honor roll in your onboarding, but we can resend it to you, okay? So we can resend it to you. Just make the request to Christine or Lay, and we can resend you the honor roll. And anybody who feels like they don't have the honor roll, just send a request, and then we'll be happy to send it to you guys. All right? Anybody else? Any questions or comments before we wrap this up? All right. Well, thank you so much, Miss Christine. Good job. Okay. I'll see you in the morning. Okay, on our KPI. But listen, you guys, shout out to let's give everybody who participated in tonight some love. Hans Augustine, amazing hosting. Marlena Smith, great introduction, great recognition. Our spotlights for tonight, Miss Marilyn, you're cracking the code. Super proud of you. We had Miss Coney. Shy, you keep doing what you're doing. Nothing but great things ahead for you. And Miss Brittany, listen, you already got this. I can't wait till you cross that stage as a business director. Let's build the biggest team in IMO history, okay? So that said, I appreciate everybody. The $1 Million Baby is coming up next. So those of you who have a person who has children, how many of you guys know somebody with children? Show of hands, right? Hey, not too late to give them a call and say, did you know about $1 Million Baby, right? We having this call, it's a webinar, right? I'd love for you to be my personal guest. All right. So I appreciate you all. Mr. Augustine, thank you so much. Did you have something you wanted to say closing out, brother?
No. Just glad to be in business with you, Mr. Samad, and the rest of my business partners. So I'm looking forward to serving. You guys have an excellent night. And just appreciate what we have, guys. We're building it for you. And honestly, it's a precious thing to see and to be part of this team. But you guys have an excellent evening. And thank you for allowing me to serve, Mr. Samad.
Absolutely, man. Well, it means a lot coming from you. You guys, if you get a compliment from Hans Augustine, it's real. So I appreciate you, sir. I'll talk to you guys later. Have a blessed one.
Thanks, everybody. Good night.
Good night, everyone. Good night.
Thank you. Good night.